Alright, we're back. Just going straight on with this from where we left off. We had just played the Tenru real quick. I need 2600 XP for the... I have enough for the Kawachi, so we're going to play our first battleship. Research it. And purchase it for 318,000, leaves me with 565. I have enough base free XP to get the propulsion. May as well, I'm going to need it eventually. This is going to improve my speed and my turning ability. We've got 525 less. Okay, we're going to click main armaments as an upgrade. And we're going to click damage modification control. This will put fires out slightly quicker. And that's all we can do with it. Ammunition consumables. We're going to select Repair Party 2. This is one that I would highly recommend. If you don't want to always get the premium upgrades, the repair parties, if you have boats that have it, it's worthwhile having, because if you last the battle, you can easily end up using all four, and it can make the difference between living and dying. And we'll show you how to use the repair party consumable in battle, as it will come in handy. Okay, let's go to war. Our first battleship battle. This battleship, I'm sure, it's been a long time since I've played it, is going to be a terrible boat I'm going to greatly despise. Battleship play is not my favorite type of play to begin with, because it's a little bit slower. It's a lot slower, and these low tier battleships have very slow, they're slow boats to begin with, and their guns, turrets turn so slow, and it's 30 seconds between shots, so it's a lot of sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. But they also deal a ton of damage. Okay, so we're dealing with a few battleships, 3 of them. One's a bot, and one's an American Wyoming, a tier higher than us, and one's a dreadnought, British battleship. I assume the first in that line. I'm going to zoom out at the start because I always do that. So this boat has it's got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns. One in the front, one in the back, and then on each side there's 2. So no matter which side I'm on, I'll always have guns. That's a little unique. Most battleships don't have that. And the reload appears to be 30 seconds. The range on these shells, currently not upgraded yet, is just 10k. It's not very far. And my concealment is 9.5, so they'll see me pretty quick. Okay, we're going to drive towards our cap. I have HE loaded now. And the reason I am keeping HE loaded is because I'm expecting the first thing I'm going to shoot at is a destroyer. Also, I'm expecting that anything I am shooting at is going to be bow on to me at the start. At some point, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to have to switch to AP. Because now my targets are starting to show broadside. I can, with my AP, a cruiser at the correct range, I can kill him in one shot. It does pretty much the same sort of damage that hitting with multiple torpedoes does. You have to have that cruiser at the right, he has to be perfectly placed. And you can also get lucky, like in that last video where that St. Louis caught me out, just pure luck, but RNG'd me. But you can plan on it. You can know that that is going to happen, or that there's a high probability that you're going to devastate a boat. Okay, we've just lost our first destroyer. I'm not even sure where or how he died. That's odd, because I don't see his dead outline on the map. But anyways, doesn't matter now, he's dead. We have a destroyer directly in front of us in smoke that we can't see. Kolberg well out of our gun range. There's that destroyer. He's almost dead. And there's another one behind him. That destroyer is a bot. Is he going to survive? I can't see that. Okay, yeah. There's another destroyer. Is our Tenru a human? No. So there's no telling if that destroyer will get through. The only targets I have is that Tenru. That's a boat that I can one-shot if he's at the right angle, but I've got HE loaded, so can't. Where is he? Come on, let me see you. Alright, put shots off. Our first battleship shot. Well, we did a good chunk of damage. I guess, 1,700. That destroyer did get through. Now that's a threat to me. There's no greater threat to a battleship than a destroyer. Hopefully our bots got him down, because I can't get my guns turned around for him. And there's a Clemson. Clemson is a very dangerous boat. I don't know if this gentleman, who will be a new player, is aware just how dangerous. And that dreadnought. Okay. I'm surrounded. I've got a Clemson on my right and a dreadnought on my left, and the North Carolina I've got them on all sides. But my guns are looking at this Clemson. We're gonna try and hit him. What's he doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna beach? No, you don't know what you're doing, do you? There, hit you pretty good there. Now I have to wait 30 seconds before I can do that again. Those torps, he's got 5.5 kilometer torps. I know that very well. So I don't think they're going to reach me. Guns load, guns load, guns load. Unfortunately, not enough to kill him. This guy's going to get in my secondary range before my guns come up again, and he's gonna have torps up, so I probably should have been moving sooner, because I should have anticipated the chance that he could get through. Yeah, my secondaries are shooting at him now. I could easily get a kill. Yep, I got a close quarters expert because I killed him with my secondaries. But he did get torps off. Fortunately, he didn't calculate for the fact that I was accelerating. That dreadnought there is backing up, so I'll ignore him for the moment and put some HE shells in the North Carolina, and I'm going to switch to AP on my next volley in anticipation of dealing with some big ships and hopefully getting some big damage. In order for me to do that, I need to see some broadsides. I'm going to turn left here to get on the other side of this island. There's still too many enemy boats out there. That's a problem for me. So this Wyoming is showing broad. Of course, I'm showing him a ton of broad as well. He's not shooting at me, though. He's shooting at the Orion behind me. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully that does something. It did something. Not nearly enough, though. Alright, hard left. I don't want to show him my broadside. So this is where this mod comes in useful. It's just turned green. It's telling me that he is broad. I'm slowing my boat down because I want to get one shot off in before we go around this mountain. I got some of the shells over the island. And I took out his gun temporarily. It takes about 20 seconds. Now we get to use the heal. I'm going to press T. And you'll see my ship heals or repairs, however you want to look at it. Even though I've got a fire burning, I'm not putting the fire out because it's only one fire. I'm going to make a hard right here. Objective to engage this dreadnought. I can't see it, but the minimap tells me where his last known location was. Oh, now I can see him. Perfect. I'm not showing him broadside, but he's showing me tons of broadside. That's the good news. The bad news is I gotta wait for my guns to turn. to get a good... And he knows he's broadside and is turning away. So this shot will not citadel. I did get 2 good pens on him, and I have him burning. We're going to stay with AP just because we're so close to him. I just won't fire onto the side of his boat or his belt line. I'm going to be shooting into a superstructure, hoping to get damage that way. Our cap is totally unprotected, but we have a destroyer in their cap. Is that a human? It is, so hopefully it'll use some... Okay, he's turning. I'm not shooting until that turn is complete, though. Now we shoot. Did not get the damage I wanted. That is annoying. I was hoping for more damage. British battleships are hard to citadel. I don't know how they are at this tier, though. Yeah, he's turning away, so... You'll see it's a common thing, particularly at this stage, for battleships to give you a full broadside so they can get all of their guns on. It's very, very tempting. I'm doing it myself right now. He's doing it again. That did a considerable amount of damage. Huh, our destroyer left their cap. Interesting. I hope he's not... I don't think he has a clue what he's doing. Oh, I have more guns that are already loaded, so... Okay, not at all broadside, so we will just shoot into the top of his boat. And completely miss, for no reason, other than Wargaming hates us. But we got some good damage on that volley. This destroyer is going to steal my kill. What a jerk. My secondaries, yep, you kill stealing bastard. So good news is, I'll put the fire out since I'm not under threat. Press T again to heal again. That's the good news. We won that battle. The bad news is there's still 2 enemy boats out there and we are far away from our cap. And this Shen Yang doesn't know what he's doing. This is why I have AP loaded, because this guys do things like that. If I had hit him, it would have been devastating. Even 1 shell would have been good. And now he's turning, oh, and there's a big old island in my way. Great. Full health Kohlberg that can burn me down. And I'm depending on him to make a mistake and show me too much broadside. I'm also waiting for all of my guns to load. Come on, turn, buddy, turn. You got torps. You can't launch your torps without turning. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Oh, the Wyoming's full health too. And he's got bigger guns than I do. 30 seconds till, oh, and that would be the Wyoming. That did that. Yep. Well, our first battleship game went okay. We did well ourselves. Our teammates, not so much. Oh well. Next. We got a close quarters expert. 1 kill at Clemson. That's nice. Did some major damage. Got a kill stolen from us. Back to port. Oh, we've earned our 2nd container for the day. I'm still on the same day as to when I got the 1st container, which we saw. We'll go more credits again. Open, thank you. Got some credits, got some coal, and some flags, which we can't use yet. Alright, so that's our battleship. Now we're going to go play the Tenru again because we need to use it to get the tier 4 cruiser. One thing, on the battleship, let's just check if it earned enough XP to do anything of use to me. No, it didn't. Only 774. Alright, Tenru, let's go. Here we go again. So I've got to earn, I forget, it wasn't a boatload of XP to get the tier 4 cruiser. Should take a couple of Tenru battles, I think, to get it. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Bunch of bots, a couple of humans. I'm in the middle, so I get the choice of turning left or right. For no particular reason, I'm going to turn right and defend the cap. My plan, what I'm thinking right now, is I'm going to go here, loop around here, and then end up coming back here. Basically shooting at the boats that I anticipate seeing here, hopefully winning that battle, and then shooting at the boats that come through here and here. That's the plan. We'll see how long that plan lasts. Destroyers. We have 2 humans, 2 bots. Same for them. They have a Clemson and a Vampire premium. It's I have the Vampire, hardly ever play it, don't particularly care for it. It's Australian, which in wargaming puts it in the category of being Commonwealth. Don't worry about it if you don't want to know what I'm talking about as far as nations. It is primarily a gunboat destroyer. Not that it's tier 3, it's just a tier 3 destroyer. The torps don't load nearly as quick as this competition. We also have a Fra Rang with deep water torps we have to be aware of, and Wicks, but their Wicks and Fra Rang are bots. Primary concern there will be the Vampire and the Clemson. Curious, somebody has a Vampire and he's a new player. Interesting, because that was a boat you earned in a mission a while ago. So either he purchased it, which is not, new players generally don't do that until they've gotten a handle on the game and they know whether or not they want to. Is he going to eat torps? No, he ate one. And then he ate some shells. And now he's going to eat some more. But not enough to kill him. Ow, I hate that. Come on, give me my kill. Thank you. St. Louis. Very popular boat with people. Remember, Clemson torp range, 5.5 kilometers. It's not very far. And he died, so who cares? Torpedoes. Oh, there's the Vampire's in the middle. I can't do anything about him for now. We're going to look at this Wicks. I think that was the St. Louis shooting at me, if I were to guess. Yep. We'll just wiggle a little. I missed the Wicks. I want that Wicks dead if I can get it. Well, shot's gonna miss. Didn't give it enough lead. He's so farther away than I realized. So let's try again with more lead and a little higher up. Oh, and now his motor's out. That's gonna stop him. So I overshot because of that. Try again. A little lower because he's turning in. Also gonna miss. Alright, one more try. And then I gotta look at the St. Louis. I feel like he's being peppered and is gonna die. One more try. Okay, St. Louis. I need to deal with you. Ah, I got him that time. St. Louis is nowhere near torpedo range. Also, there's a Kolberg over there. I think we've seen in a former battle that those things can be fairly annoying. So let's get some shots on him. He's shooting at our battleship, so I may be able to shoot at him and open water without him realizing I'm doing so. I am supporting. Come on. Oh, there's the vampire. That guy's going to be concerned. Oh, they were shooting at me, but fortunately I was turning as they shot, so they missed. I got the vampire. Didn't kill him, of course, but... Alright, yeah, let's prioritize getting this vampire. He's smoking because he's under fire, but he was driving out of his smoke, so his way of solving that problem was to turn around and drive back into it. There's two techniques for when you lay smoke. Either get yourself slowed down before you smoke so you're instantly healed or covered, or plan on pulling a U-turn. And that was the option he chose. I'm going to put some torps. Am I safe to torp that smoke? Yes. We're going to put torps into the smoke. It's total guess, but he doubled back into his smoke. If he was firing, I'd have an idea as to where he is. And I'm just guessing that maybe I'll get lucky and he doubles back into the smoke. He gets no warning for those torps because you can't see the torps when you're in smoke until the last minute. Oh, no, he totally doubled back around the other backside of the island. Okay, let's put some shots on this South Carolina. If it was North Carolina, I'd be in trouble. North Carolina's a tier 8. We are losing, aren't we? Our battleships seem to be in a bit of a pickle. And what's that vampire doing? Am I going to get shots on him? Because our battleships don't seem to be able to deal with him. Oh, he took a hit from somebody. Islands. Okay. Let's just slow this boat down. Now that South Carolina is driving straight into my torp range, so I should be able to torp him. Ideally though, he's coming straight at me. If I torp, I'll only hit him with one torp probably. I want to hit him in the side of his boat to get more than one torp hit. So I'm not going to torp now. Also, he'll turn fairly quickly. I want to get it to where he can't outmaneuver. The problem is this means driving straight at a battleship with massive guns. That's the bad news. The good news is he's not... Oh, those guns are turning towards me. And in order for me to get my torps, I have to turn hard right, and that exposes my broadside. So let's wait for the shot. He's going to shoot. That's not a shot. That's his secondaries. Come on, shoot, buddy. Shoot, 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 shoot. That was his rear guns. That was his front guns. Come on, torps. Oops. That's how you ambush a battleship. Next. Oh, not a concern. Are my torps? No, they're not double-sided. Okay. Kawachi. Now that was a bot, so that's how you ambush a bot battleship, I should point out. Human battleships probably would have punished me a little more. Although sometimes it's a desperation maneuver done on destroyers commonly. Nice, both sides of them. Come on. Cut me some slack here, would you? But it can be effective. Okay, I'm shooting from cover here. That's the good news. The bad news is I'm not even sure if my rear guns would hit him. And I'm not shooting from cover anymore. Nope, not even my rear gun's clear. Torpedoes are reloaded though. And this guy is just creeping along. Alright, let's turn this way a little bit. Let's pay attention to my torp angles. I want to get these torps off and then retreat. Oh, he's turning in. What a jerk. He's probably turning to get his guns on me. Now I'm taking a gamble here that he's not going to shoot at me. He doesn't seem to be aimed at me. He's aimed at our battleship. Oh, and we have a battleship right there. I can't torp. I got him on fire. That's the good news. Is the bad news is it's going to take a lot more than one fire to put this guy down. Now I can torp. Keep reversing to get... Or do I go forward and try and catch him on the other side? Yeah, I have to. Got another fire. He can't put that one out. Yeah, now he's got two fires. See? There you go. He's got two fires burning and can't do a thing about it. We are being overrun, I feel like. I'm going to have to ignore him now. That may change once he gets to the other side of the island. But the South Carolina is a bit of a... And the St. Louis. Well, I'm undetected. And now I'm detected again. That was a brawl they just had. Looked like they had some fun. Now, that battleship, where's he at? Is it worth sending just torps there in anticipation that they work their way through? Or, and also, where's that Kolberg? That's where his shots are coming. There he is. There's the battleship. Stopped. Reversing, actually. Can't torp. Okay. Hard left. We'll put torps out towards this South Carolina. And go in retreat mode. 5.2 kilometers away. What the heck? Let's switch to AP. Oh! Who put this island here? I'm dead. That's just depressing. And my torps probably aren't going to hit that South Carolina. Oh, I stand corrected. I got a high caliber. Yay! Did 72,000 damage. But I feel like we're going to lose. Unless that St. Louis, a human, yes, can get into their cap and stay in their cap. And our South Carolina here can live long enough to allow him to cap. All he needs to do, maybe kill this Kolberg would be good. Oh, his guns are facing the wrong way for that. Dummy. Probably he was thinking the battleships were his priority. He was wrong. This Kolberg has torpedoes and probably has already torped him and can burn him and is the quickest boat to kill. When you're a battleship, your priority is always vulnerable cruisers. Come on, use those guns. Shoot, shoot, kill. Good job. Please tell me that St. Louis is going to stay in the cap. What are you doing? Okay, you're floating forward. So, while they're getting our cap, all our South Carolina needs to do is get one shot to reset the cap, and that'll give our St. Louis more ample amount of time. Well, he couldn't. Still, I think we're winning the capping race. I could be typing into him to tell him what to do, but at this stage, what's the point? He probably, I don't know if he knows, he's a new player, so he's going to end up driving out of the cap and losing the match. He could actually win it for us right here. Actually, no, he can't. They seem to be capping faster than we do. Or I don't know. Or maybe that's South Carolina. The more boats you have in a cap, the faster you cap. So maybe that South Carolina got into the cap. So yeah, it doesn't matter now. The match is not technically lost. If St. Louis goes in there, gets some shots out, and kills them both, then he can win it. But that's not going to happen. They're going to probably cap us out unless the St. Louis gets a shot out, and then we'll have to wait for them to kill him. Too bad. We did okay ourselves, but 3 kills, a high caliber, landed 5 torps, devastated a battleship. Okay, that was a little bit of a gimme. But took some long range shots at some destroyers and got some good hits in. Held off as long as we could. Screwed up in the end by hitting that beach, although we were getting outgunned pretty heavy. Had I been able to drive on past that beach, I may have survived. I may have been able to gun down the St. Louis, and then you never know. I had hit that South Carolina with torps. I don't know what his health is. According to my mod on the top right, he's about 3/4, between half and 3/4 health. I could have maybe got some fires burning on him. You never know. So, yeah, me hitting that beach, that could have cost us the match, or it could have not made a difference. I could have been one shot by any old battleship at any time. Okay, so he did hit the South Carolina and reset the cap partially. There's 2 boats in there, so he didn't get a full reset. But every time he hits them, it sets back their cap a little bit. I think even if all he does is just shoot at the South Carolina, I don't think that's enough. I think eventually the other ship will end up getting the cap. But he's also he turned right to get all of his guns on, and that put him in a spot where he can't move forward anymore because he'll beach. If he got into the cap, that would solve the problem. They can't get the cap while a friendly boat is on there. But he should be shooting Kawachi right now to reset that boat as well. Not that it matters. All he's doing right now, and I do appreciate what he's doing as a fellow gamer, is just trying to get as much damage as he can to earn as much experience as he can. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose or just playing. There's nothing more annoying than having one boat left to kill, and it just runs and hides to a corner of the map and tries to just survive to the end without doing anything. That's just wasting everybody's time. If you're the last boat left and there's no chance of survival, just charge the enemy and die like a man. A hero. Whatever. I don't want to be sexist. But anyways, that's that. Another defeat. Our career is going terribly. I shudder to think about what my win rate is. Let's take a quick look. What is my win rate? Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hopefully that'll get better. Alright. Let's take the Isakaz out again. Is it fully upgraded? Yes. Nothing more to do there. Okay. Oh, real quick. How much XP do I need to get the tier 4 cruiser? 5,600. Okay. Quite a bit, actually. That'll take more than one battle. To put that in perspective, it's about 250,000 XP to earn a tier 10 ship. Battleship, anyways. I think destroyers are around 200. And typically around 15 and 20 million credits to purchase those boats, which is a lot. If you play every day and you really focus a boat, you can usually get through the stages. At about tier 6, 7, it starts to take notably longer, like more than a day or a session to tier up to the next level of boat. But if you play every day, like in a week, I generally can take a tier 9 and get enough experience on it to turn it into a tier 10. A week or less. Depends on the boat, and it depends. You start running flags that earn extra XP, camos that earn extra XP, things like that. Being part of the clan helps with that too. The boats, you get a slight discount on the boats, and you get a slight XP bump. I'm in a destroyer. I am playing almost all humans, including a couple of battleships. Okay. I'm into, yeah. Oh, I'm into Tenru again. I wasn't paying. I thought I had. Oh, I went back and checked it. Okay, fine. I'm in a cruiser. That behaves very much like a destroyer, but it's a cruiser. I'm spotted, and I am tasked with somehow capping C. I'm being shot at, but this bot destroyer is giving me a smoke. I will take advantage of it. Why aren't you selecting my targets? I have AP loaded from the last battle. Switch back to HE. Yeah, I got an overpen with my AP shot on the destroyer. Where are those torps going? Okay. He's not spotted anymore because our destroyer died. Alright. Those torps aren't going to hit me. I can't shoot at him right now. I'm not entirely sure how that was fair. He could see me, but I couldn't see him. Oh, because I had shot in smoke. Come on, guns, turn. So you can end up torping me and make this battle a total disaster. Yes, it's a good thing I didn't get my torps off, because I realized just before I was going to click that there was a friendly on the other side of them. But that was a waste of time. This battle cost me money, and I don't want to watch that anymore. So, we'll do what we intended to do, which was play the destroyer. I hope we win that battle, despite my goofiness, because I really, that 30% win rate, that's not good. It's partially luck, but we'll see. Maybe what I should start doing is playing more in the evenings during the week when I don't get these. It's a Sunday afternoon today, and there's a thing, in case you weren't aware, called weekends, where players who are not, this shouldn't apply at this tier, everybody should be terrible at this level, but players who are not, who don't play every day or just play for an hour or two on the weekends come in and play more. There's more of those guys, and they tend to be bad players. They make bad decisions, and entire teams end up doing crazy things that don't make any sense, and people get all upset. There's a lot of arguing, there's a lot of bickering back and forth. It's apparent as far as toxicity goes, Warships isn't as bad as other games. It's actually not really bad at all, but you can get into some heated arguments occasionally. I try to bite my tongue and just ignore people, but occasionally you just can't help yourself, and you end up getting into a chat war with some person who you're never going to meet in real life, saying crazy stupid things and insulting them and their mother. I try to keep people's mothers out of it, but don't take it too personally, though, or seriously if somebody starts yelling at you, because chances are they're just spouting off and they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so mostly bots in this battle. We'll head back towards the cap, see what we see. Alright, I am free and clear to put torps here. There's no friendlies headed that way, and you never know. It takes 40 seconds for these torps to reload, so that's not a real long time. Why not throw them out there? You never know, you might get lucky. An enemy may go sailing into them. And it's not total guessing, like that is a route that the enemy could take to get at our cap. I would put the chances of those torps hitting at something at around 20%. Not great, but it didn't hurt me to do it. See, my torps are back up. It's not like I don't have torps available anymore. And it almost looks like they were en route to hit that walkie-talkie. But let's concentrate on what we can see now, and that's this Wix. Which I missed considerably badly. He's stopping, and I have a friendly in the way. Can't shoot. What are they doing? Bots, I tell you. Oh, there's a Clemson. That's a bigger priority. I can't put torps into there as long as I've got all these friendlies, but... Okay, what are you doing, Clemson? Okay, I got a hit on him. It's going to take a lot more than that to kill him. Those torps might, though. Speaking of torps, those are headed straight at me. Fortunately, I am sailing away from them. I see a South Carolina heading in, but not a threat yet. He's so far away, even if I shoot my guns, he can't see me. Freeant's up there. Now we're down to their... Oh, Kolberg. We'll put torps out. Never know. Might get lucky. And we're going to angle away, and if he begins engaging us, we can smoke up. He is engaging us. Smoke up. He can still see me because of the South Carolina. He is now close enough to see me when I'm firing. Get our motor back running, hit our speed boost, get the smoke to cover us, and we have achieved that. That was expensive. That cost us a lot of hit points. He's going to end up beaching. That's my guess. So those torps are for anticipating that. No, he's turning away. Saw the beach, turned. Ooh, that South Carolina shot at me and almost hit me. Which would have been a good shot from him. Hopefully our battleships help us out a little here. Don't shoot it. Come on, battleships. There's a cruiser there right next to you. Could you please shoot at it? My torp's coming back. Yes. He may sail into those ones. Please sail into those ones. I need you dead. Second set, or third set? Nope. Dang. One torp isn't going to get him killed. About 15 seconds till I can do it again. I have no smoke as an option. Hide behind this battleship. Well, let's get ourselves set to torp. I think he stopped. In case he changes his mind, we'll put one set there. Oh, there he is. One set there. He's shooting at me. We're going to do a little wiggle wiggle. It's not going to work, but we got him. Okay, I'm no longer spotted. We have our boats are in their cap. They have no boats in our cap. I'm going to harass this South Carolina. It's going to take me a second to get up there. At his current course, he's going to hit that big island. He's probably going to hear the womp 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 and turn left. Because why not? Right now it looks like he's trying to get all of his guns on our South Carolina. Let's zoom in and see what his guns are doing. Yep, that's what they're doing. Oh, because he was showing so much broadside, our South Carolina is also showing a ton of broadside. He took a big hit. He's coming straight at me, which means I can only land 1 or 2 torps. And it will take probably 3 torps at his current status to kill him. So let's just hold off. Now he can see me. So zoom in. His guns are still turned that way. I don't need to smoke up. Torp. 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 Look at him. Gun's still aimed that way. So we'll start shooting. Try and get him on fire. Maybe he'll be dumb and put it out right away and then take a flooding. Well, his guns are turning towards me. We're going to hit our smoke. He can't see me anymore. Now he's annoyed. And he's got a bunch of torps headed towards him. That's going to kill him. Match 1. I didn't get the kill, but... oh, well. That went better than the last match before it. Not quite as embarrassing. Yeah, and our team did very well for itself, including the bots. Funny. Alright, back to port. Carrying on. The ship now has 2,700 XP. It's not enough to get to tier 5, which is fine. Let's go back to the battleship and play it again. Is this battle number 4? Probably, if you want to count that terrible battle I fought 2 battles before this with the instant death. I wonder if we won that. I'll have to look later. I'll show you how you can look up your old battles from your current session, or since you've logged in. Okay, this map. My common from starting from here is normally I play this map. This is a lower tier map, so if I in this map, chances are I'm in the Clemson or maybe the Kamikaze Japanese tier 5 destroyer premium that I like a lot. Normally I will head to this island here. If this is a domination, there's actually a cap here. This is a standard battle, so we're defending our own cap. But this seems to be the area for destroyers to fight from. They use that island. Oh, look at that. We're the same. It's our first match with an aircraft carrier. So, tier 4 aircraft carrier. I have AP loaded. I'm just going to go ahead and switch it over. It means waiting 30 seconds before my guns are loaded, but I know I'm going to want HE to start. So, anti-air. We're tier 4 boats. We don't have a whole lot of anti-air. Or actually, we're tier 3. But, I don't have any A. This ship does... I'm pressing the O button. When we go to a tier 4 boat, or Isokaz, I'll have this option. I'll show you what that does. So, I don't have any AA defense. I'm going to press H and look at my ship stats. Nope, I have absolutely no AA defenses. So that enemy aircraft carrier can attack me with impunity. Oh, hope he doesn't know that. The good news is that the Tier 4 aircraft carriers are limited in the amount of damage they can do. He's a Langley, so he is kitted out with rocket launchers, which shoot multiple rockets and can start fires and really mess up destroyers if you hit him right. He's got high explosive bombs as opposed to armor piercing bombs, and high explosive bombs are fire starting bombs, and in the higher tier aircraft carriers the HE bombs can do considerable damage. And he's got torpedo launchers. He can launch one torpedo at a time from one plane at a time, and the torpedo itself doesn't do a ton of damage. Alright, so the only thing in my range is that Zirkle, which apparently very, very popular boat, but it's a bot. And now I can't see him. I didn't take the shot because I don't want to waste a shot on something that's low chances of hitting. It takes 30 seconds to reload, remember? That Bogatar, Russian cruiser, is coming into my range. Well, this guy's back. Is our Colbert going to get him? I don't know. It's hard to say. Fine, we'll take the shot. If those shells hit him, it could easily kill him. There you go. Uh-oh. Deepwater Torps. I hope they don't have range for me because they will mess me up. Good, they don't. Bogatar, sorry. Oh, and that was Torps from the destroyer I just killed. AP for the next volley, HE for this. Took out one of his guns, which looks like he can't repair it because he's got a fire burning, so he's already used his repair consumable. My next volley is going to be AP. He's not perfectly broadside, but he's starting to become more broadside, and I have 10 seconds to wait before the guns load. He might be. I get enough broadside to kill him. Nope. All over pens, but he died anyways. So, we've chased them out of our cap. I have nothing I can shoot at. Nothing to do. Haven't taken a hit yet, near as I can tell. So we'll aim our boat down here, hoping to get shots on that South Carolina. Our Clemson, which is a person, is stalking him. Actually being pretty sneaky, hiding behind that island. Is he smart enough to set it up to where he gets a torpedo trap on him? Still out of my range. It's going to take a bit before he's not out of my range. This is the problem with battleships. It takes forever to get into the fight. He did get torps off. He got, looks like, one hit. But he's got more torps. He's got 2 launchers on each side of that boat. There's another set. Ooh, that did the job. That's the good news. The bad news is we're really running out of things to shoot at. We know where their aircraft carrier was last spotted. It'd be lovely to shoot at it. Our Clemson's headed for him now. I feel like this battle is I have no purpose in. I killed the one destroyer and shot at the cruiser, and that's all I can do. That Clemson there is a one shot. I don't even have to worry about the fact that I've got AP loaded. That'll still kill him. Oh, they're trying to kill our Tenru. We could still lose this. Our Clemson is going to find their aircraft carrier. I'm just sailing along. They don't know where I am. They can't see me, but they will soon enough. Oh, we have a Wyoming way on the bottom of the map, too. Points-wise, we're winning because they aren't getting any points right now because we have a boat in their cap. Clemson's going behind the island. No shot. Hopefully I get a shot at this St. Louis eventually. This is battleship play for you. Kind of boring. Yeah, our Clemson is going to why do I keep saying sabotage? Ambush the Langley. He's going to drop a bunch of torps unless the Langley can kill him first with his rocket launchers. He's trying as hard as he can, but that's easier said than done. St. Louis is running away. I'm never going to get to shoot my guns again, am I? There we go. Our Clemson got the aircraft carrier. Also, you get points every time you get a kill, too, by the way. However, I don't remember the specifics. Oh, we just killed their Clemson. I think our 10 Rue might have with torpedoes. So now I've only got 2 targets left. The St. Louis, which is faster than I am and driving away from me. The Isuzuchi, which is the boat that I will get next, which is driving parallel to me, but it's so bloody far away. I'll be lucky if he's alive by the time my guns can shoot at him. So yeah, I helped defend our base, but other than that, I have done nothing to help in this match. I'm just sailing in a straight line, hoping that St. Louis stops or something. He won't. He's going to go YOLO against our 10 Rue. He's about to die. Yep. I got us another point bonus. This match is all but won. Yay. I should be happy. It means a win. Like, I can't turn to get my guns on him for when he does come into range because that'll cost me too much time. Plus, I'll end up being on the wrong side of this island. I won't be able to shoot at him. At this point in time, I don't even care if I show him full broadside. I got the huge health advantage. And he's driving away. So I'm just sitting here watching the battle on the mini-map. Our aircraft carrier's trying to hit torps. Our Wyoming has got more health than him and is engaging in a brawl. Should be able to win the brawl unless he gets unlucky. They still haven't even seen me. Heck, at this rate, I'm going to get in the cap before I can... Yeah, okay, it's over. Good job. I'm going to guess I'm not going to finish on top. Sometimes matches go that way, where you win, your teammates are so bloody good that you actually get to do absolutely nothing to contribute. But whatever. Could have been worse. Our team could have been so terrible that we got wiped off the map at the start. And we're at a new level. Level number 7. We get commanders. What are they going to give us? Another 1,000,000 credits. Great. So, captains. This is my battleship commander. He has no skill points yet, but he will eventually, and I will have to select a skill. It takes 1 skill point on this layer, 2 on this line, 3 on this line, and 4 on this line. Play along with me, and we'll, as we get skill points, we'll put them on the boats. Okay, let's go. Oh, right, we've reached our new level, so that ends this session. Real quick, let's take a look at our profile and where we're at. So, well, we improved to 40%. Service record takes 5 more battles to get to a level 8, so we'll do that in the next video. And this boat has earned 1970 XP. We can upgrade the hull. That's important. Oh, and the gun range would be nice. We can do the gun range. That increases our gun range to 10.9. Probably wouldn't have made a difference in the last match, but won't hurt. So, this boat is fully upgraded. Where are we at with 10 Rue? It has 1915 XP. Needs quite a bit more to get to Kuma. And the Isokaz has 2700 XP. It needs 11,000 for the aircraft carrier, and this is a destroyer we're going to want to get next, the Minkaz. So we're going to be playing this Isokaz quite a bit because it has to get 2 boats. 3 really if I wanted to go both lines. But for our purposes, we'll just go this line and this line. I told you I was going to show you how we can see our former battles. There we go. That shows them. So that battle I was talking about, we did end up losing it. I can see what my results were just by clicking on it, and I can see that I finished not last, so there's that. So if you're ever curious, you can just click on that little eye. It shows you, am I winning or losing? Well, I can see I won 2 and lost 1, 2, 3, 4. This includes some videos from our last session, or some matches from our last session. There's also notifications. There's nothing here to... Oh, it's telling us all the things. But that's real quick how you can do that. So once again, thanks for watching. We'll get into it and do another 5 quickies in the next session.